delivered two different messages on the Israel-Hamas war to pro-Palestinian and pro-Israel Americans. One letter showcased Biden's support for Israel against Palestinian group Hamas's terrorism. The other letter spoke about the U.S. administration's efforts to protect civilians in the Gaza Strip. The letter sent to pro-Israelis invoked the Holocaust in relation to the October 7 Hamas attack on southern Israel. It also pledged continuous support to Israel and efforts to return the captives taken by Hamas and being held in Gaza. Biden's letter to pro-Palestinians focused on aid to Palestine and made no mention of the Holocaust or of U.S. support for Israel. It emphasized that the United States stands unequivocally for the protection of civilians during conflict. The administration is working closely with partners to ensure that life-saving assistance can urgently reach innocent Palestinians in Gaza. The United States mourns the many innocent Palestinians who have been killed. The United States stands with Israel and will continue to ensure that Israel has what it needs to defend itself against terrorism.
The White House crafted different versions of a letter on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, reflecting the political tightrope Biden is navigating. Biden wrote in the Washington Post that Gaza and the West Bank should be reunited under a single governance structure with no forcible displacement or reduction in territory. The U.S. president and two cabinet members are being sued for failing to prevent and aiding in the Israeli government's alleged genocide in Gaza. The complaint highlights the U.S. as Israel's closest ally and biggest provider of military assistance, suggesting the U.S. could deter genocidal acts. Police in riot gear clashed with demonstrators calling for a ceasefire outside the Democratic National Committee headquarters in Washington, D.C.
Yesterday, thousands of pro-Israeli protesters gathered on the National Mall, showing their support with placards that read, "Let Israel finish the job, from the river to the sea, Israel is all you'll see, and no ceasefire." According to Palestinian officials, over 12,000 people, including 5,000 children, have lost their lives in Israeli attacks on Gaza since October 7. In contrast, the official death toll from Hamas's attacks in Israel stands at around 1,200.